Hey, Mrparka here to review a new one for Brain Damage Films. This one actually should already be released, and it's in time for the season. It's a Halloween film. It is called Honeyspider. This film basically follows a girl struggling through college. She has a lot of problems back home. Her parents are getting divorced and things like that. And she becomes an infatuation of some sort of strange cult that practices, old pagan rituals. They want to, I believe, bring back Samhain, but they call him Samhain in here, which is often, I was corrected years ago calling him Samhain, but it's Samhain, I believe, is like the, kind of pagan holiday Halloween spirit. I'm sure I'll get corrected on my mumblings right there as well. But essentially what happens here is this group is after her when they've kind of are always in the background. One's of her professor when she goes through her everyday life at work and at a concert and things like that. And the cool thing about this movie is that a lot of the settings, at the movie theater, they play like this movie called Sleepaway Slaughterhouse 3, which actually seems like a lot of fun on the screen. I don't know if this is a movie they already had shot and decided to incorporate it in here, but it's actually kind of a funny, throwback to, Slumber Party Massacre or something like that. Not Slumber Party, what is it? What is the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think it's Slumber Party Massacre and, what is it? What's the other? Sorority House Massacre, all those type deals. Of course, just a low rent one. And actually, I think I would have rather watched that movie than this one. Not trying to be negative, but the thing about this movie is I like a lot of the, Halloween decorations around and things like that. And sometimes the camera was pretty decent, and other times it seemed to, I know it was probably on purpose that it would go out of focus in certain places, but to me it just came off distracting. I don't know why. The film does get really kind of art house and surreal at the end, or tries to be. I'm not sure if I felt that worked either, and I hope a lot of those spiders weren't hurt. The dipping spiders in honey. Hopefully that they were just gimmicks and props and things like that. But it's kind of a strange movie and a little maybe confusing. But I kind of dig that when you don't know what's going on 100%. With these rituals and curses and things like that. It can get really weird and different. And maybe there's some old kind of a history that I don't know about. But I'm not sure. Regardless, the movie doesn't have that much happening in it. It is short, though. It basically follows this girl as she goes to, a movie theater, and there's lots of pumpkins and things hanging around in the background, candy corn. There's lots of stuff that should be in a Halloween movie in here, toilet paper and stuff, and I can appreciate that. And it's shot during the fall. There's lots of good foliage and stuff in the background. It looks like it's a fall movie, but as the movie itself is concerned, I'm not really digging it. I don't think enough happens in it to make it interesting to me, and I don't really like any of the characters. I just don't really interested in any of the characters. The acting is, it's there. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the acting in the movie either. Not to be negative, like I said, but all in all, it does have some good Halloween imagery in it. But this one, I'm not a big fan of. I do really kind of enjoy the soundtrack. I think the soundtrack's kind of cool. It has some synth stuff in there. I like that. I like that old school kind of dig on it. And I do kind of like the movie they're watching on the big screen. It's kind of fun. But they did try to cram a lot of Halloween-oriented stuff in, and I could appreciate that, and the music, but that's about as far as it goes for me. The posters for the movie they showed during, when you switch to the extra screen are actually pretty cool. It says Honeyspider kind of has like a Frankenstein and a Dracula. I believe that's a Gill Man. I really dig the posters and stuff like that. So this is probably my least favorite of the cover arts, but the rest actually look cool. There's making of, director's audio commentary and producer commentary, which I probably should have listened to. I didn't get a chance to. I might have understood the movie. I could have dug some of the, imagery and stuff a little bit more, I guess, if I would have listened to the commentary. But I didn't get a chance. This is Honeyspider, and there'll be more information below. I'm Mrparka. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.
Happy birthday! Thank you, you're the best. So what are you working on? This insane history paper. I have so much to do. But it's Halloween! Plus, we have to do something for your birthday. I won't be there until 8. I don't get off work until about 10. That's cool.